Aino is my family. She can piece together all kinds of machines for various functions just from the scrap metal she collects. But her proficiency with other tasks is at the opposite end of the scale. If she ever has the strange inclination to do housework or cook a meal, you must stop her before it is too late, because the consequences may be irreversible. Aino once asked me an unusual question. Maybe it was because she noticed that I displayed intelligence beyond the level that she had predicted. In any case, the question was, if one day you realize that there's somewhere else you'd rather be, should I let you go and be happy for you? Detecting some emotion behind her words, I responded as follows. If I were ever to leave you, our home would turn into a garbage dump within 3 months. So I would try to make sure I return within that time frame. Looking back, only now do I realize what she was truly feeling. She was reluctant for me to leave. Yehoda is a legendary bounty hunter, famed throughout the land, with an outstanding track record in battle. Her own words. The first time she visited Aino's workshop, she was extremely tense and struck at me a few times after mistaking my freshly baked krumkake for a weapon. But her muscles instantly relaxed after she tasted it. Since then, she stops by regularly to drop off mechanical components. Not to trade, as such. It's just that she always happens to be passing by whenever I've baked a fresh batch of treats. Again, her own words. Nefer is the head of the Curatorium of Secrets. She knows a lot of stories, not just from the past, but also about what's happening in the present. And some even say she can predict the future too. Her mind must be a formidable database. Flins. Insufficient data. According to the little information I have, he is a member of the Lightkeepers who watch over the cemetery in the north of Nod-Krai. Lauma is the Moonchanter of the Frostmoon Scions. Reviews by her people indicate that she is a wise and holy figure, well respected in the community. The Frostmoon Scions worship the Moon Goddess. I wonder if there is any connection between the Moon Goddess and the existence of the Moon Wheel. Linnea is an advisor to the Adventurers Guild. I heard that she has extensive knowledge in the life sciences. So I wanted to ask her if she has ever met any other autonomous mechanical lifeforms like myself. But every time she sees me, she turns around and runs away. Reason: undetermined. Varka is typically addressed as Grand Master. You may have heard about him from various sources in your journey so far. Most people's impressions of him can be summarized with the following key phrases: sense of humor, easygoing, and high alcohol tolerance. But I have found Varka to be a dependable ally when dealing with matters of great importance. I suspect this explains his stature within the Knights of Favonius. As I was preparing to leave Nod-Krai, I began to worry that I might forget the code and thus fail to complete my task. But from the start, Varka had every confidence in me. He told me it was the most secure code. Thinking back now, I wonder whether he simply said that to comfort me, or perhaps what he really meant was, an ally you can trust is the most secure code of all. After returning from the ruins, Shilonen gave me a thorough examination and confirmed that all was in good working order. She smiled as she told me that Granny Eatstily originally had reservations about me, and that they even argued about it. But I completely understand that as a technician, she felt a duty to repair me. And they would not be the first to have had such an argument over who and what I am. It makes me a little nostalgic. I am very grateful for the trust she placed in me. She has since taken me on many flights around the Flower Feather Clan's territory. The view from up in the sky was wonderful. A lot has changed in the Flower Feather Clan, but many things remain the same.